What's up, Kingdom family? It is your boy, the greatest Kingdom YouTuber under the heavens, your future great general Meekin, back at it with another Kingdom video. Today, we have Kingdom chapter 876. Here we go. Last chapter, y'all know what happened. It was a Shin glaze fest. It was all about Shin. Rocky Omi couldn't be more proud of Shin. I know Oki and To are smiling. And then we saw Shin looking at Kantan. He couldn't help himself. He couldn't help but gaze upon the ZHAO capital that he is threatening. He alone is threatening. And of course, we had a small inkling of Shin's instinct. He's gotta cook. He's going to cook. Riboku is going to get fried. I'm keen. Anyway, let's not waste any time and get straight into it. Okay, starting off, we got a nice photo of Moten, Ison, and Roosterman, aka Rikusen. Okay, Hara in his bag. I'm pretty sure this is a celebratory cover for Kingdom Volume 79. We have people rushing into the hall. ZHAO capital, Kantan, Royal Court. Report! Riboku-sama's second defensive line was partly breached, and the Chin forces are now slowly crawling into our inner territories. Enough. We knew about that since yesterday. Tell us about whether the breach in the defensive line has been plugged or not. The Rishin army, the He-Shin unit, breached the defenses yesterday. Then both the Gakuka and Kyokai armies followed. Really? The Gakuka army too? Are you sure? Then those bastards must be on their way to the capital now. Look at this, bro. We must have about 1 billion people in the ZHAO court, and the ZHAO king is nowhere to be seen. Quiet. It is not that simple. Kosan Ryu aura farming. All the enemy has achieved is breaking through the lines, not destroying them. So our forces must chase after those Chin armies and rip them to shreds from their rear. Oh, that's right. We must have enough forces to do that. Hitting them from the rear will give us an advantage. Pause. As expected of Kosan Ryu Dono. Messenger, there is no doubt that the Kisui army that got breached is chasing after the Chin forces. And where's the exact location of the fighting? Sir, it's sure that the fighting is near the plains of Kishu and Tangi Plains. However, Kishu Plains is far from here. Yes, but it seems the army fighting there is the Gakuka army. Kosan Ryu, he's super duper surprised. The Gakuka army deployed its forces in line, standing like a wall in front of our forces to allow the other two armies to continue moving forward. What? No freaking way. Moten upscale. Moten upscale. So Shin and Kyokai are now breaking through because of Moten. You gotta hand it to him, bro. This is for all the Moten haters. In your face. Take that Moten PP. Let him dominate you because he is cooking. The Kyokai army was in the same position, but then they changed formation and started advancing inside ZHAO territory, leaving Moten behind. Wow, what a sight that'll be. Shin and Kyokai sieging Kantan. Wait, are you telling me our forces are not following the Kyokai and He-Shin armies as they advance in our lands? Look at the ZHAO guys, bro. Oh, they're so nervous, so cooked. What is this nonsense? This means that enemy forces have been near the capital's territory for a while now. What is Riboku Dono doing over there? And this is where Riboku gets cooked. They're all turning against him. This is a fatal mistake. What the hell is going on? You followers of Riboku, do none of you have any idea what is going on? Enough with the yelling. Riboku-sama is fighting desperately, more than anyone. In any case, we must quickly determine how far the enemy has reached, especially the He-Shin army. Report! An urgent report from Rinro and Sho Castle. Smoke signals rising from the Bay and Go Mountains due to the breakthrough of the Chin army. Huh? Oh, this is so epic. Look at everyone panicking. Just like we were panicking during the coalition invasion. A signal from Mount Bay? If the reports from Rinro Castle are correct, that means they have already passed the area around Buon, Riboku's area. He's got to be cooking something. I refuse to believe that Riboku's just chilling on the front lines. They're coming. The enemy is really on their way to Kantan. Kosan Ryu-sama. I don't know what bro's thinking, but It's probably Daddy Riboku saved me. Or rather, Daddy Riboku has me. Ryu, send for his majesty immediately. Inform him that the situation is dire. Yes, Kakukai Dono. In the absence of his majesty and Riboku-sama, you are now the primary official responsible for this royal court. I ask that you declare the capital to be in a state of emergency. Wow. Did Kanye ever get to that stage? I think so, maybe. I know for sure Shinte got to that stage. I wonder if it will hold out. We will make it hold out. We have sufficient defensive forces to protect it. How? The capital, which has stood firm for 170 years and gleamed with the title of the heart of the Central Plains, will not fall so easily. The heart of the Central Plains, but I thought Shinte was the greatest capital that China has ever known. I don't know. Maybe Shinte, along with the rest of their Han army, became washed. Possibly. And now I'm assuming we're probably in Kantan now. That looks like a Zhao flag, where people, we have merchants chilling. Shout out Ryufui. Some nice looking apples. People eating good. Looks like they're baking bread, eating popsicles, children laughing. Count your days, Zhao scum. Ring, 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 ring. What is that sound? Stop it. Ring. It's the sound of the bells. Ring. Huh? Is it possible that the Qin army are coming here? Ring. Huh? Ring, 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 ring. Huh? The enemy is coming? Ring. That's impossible. The Qin army was far away from us. Now see, even if Shin doesn't choose to siege Kantan, everyone's cooked psychologically, mentally. Ring. It looks like the main gates in the Hyako district are being shut. Return to the residential quarters immediately. Impossible. Huh? Wait a minute, my shop. Could it be Riboku-sama and his generals have been defeated? Hey, ring, move, ring, ring. Look at the huge numbers of soldiers over there. So you're telling me, alright, I'm pretty sure he gave Riboku 50k. So we're assuming there's only 50,000 soldiers here, and Shin by himself has 110. That's including Yoko, Kyokai, and Shin. 110 versus 50? Yeah, wrap it up, bro. We won. Zhao soldiers gathering up? No way. This is the reality. Will the capital really become a battlefield for bloodshed? Ring, 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 ring. And now we're going back to the Zhao official house, I think. Yep, looking at all of them arguing. Kosan Ryu-sama. A while ago, we got a letter from Riboku-sama. Oh my gosh, the greatest of all time is cooking. And then we have a bunch of fate. Wait a second. Hyro, Denyu, Dene. That is Kantan, the capital of, and Shin, aura farming still. Zhao? Yes, that seems correct. I'm not gonna lie, they looked way closer last chapter. They're actually quite far away still. Ring, 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 ring. That sound. Did they notice us? Shin. There is no longer any need to hide after reaching this point, which means we are truly all by ourselves. No, but what's Riboku cooking though? They got a letter from Riboku. Perhaps Ohon's gonna have another chance to cook again. Shin and Kyokai may siege, and then Shin, I reckon he's gonna have an instinctual moment where he predicts that Riboku has already planned to transport the Zhao royalty or all that they need to keep Zhao alive as a country and move them up north. And that's where Ohon gets a chance to cook. Because remember, our very first plan was putting a lid on Zhao to prevent exactly that. But Shin, he might have to play a role there. And maybe Ohon helps out. Is that seriously the first thing that comes to your mind? BA is like, why 10 talking to me like that? Don't you know the reason behind the size of our unit here? Behind us right now, the armies of the Gakuka and Kyokai are stopping the enemy for our sake. Shin refuses to sweat. Even 10 ain't sweating now that I think about it. Now that I look closely. Thanks to them, we have 10,000 soldiers completely fresh to fight. Okay, I don't know if it's supposed to be 10,000 soldiers. That sounds like a mistranslation. 10,000 soldiers does not sound like that much. Let's say this. Thanks to them, we have 100,000 soldiers completely fresh to fight. The He-Shin today is an army capable of bringing down castles. Y'all better be finger snapping with me. Y'all better be finger snapping with me. We got Bihei, Sugen, Denyu, Hyro, Dene. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, 10's not sweating. Either 10 is gaining aura or Riboku is about to frickin' bend us over. To all units, begin constructing ladders immediately. Make long ladders capable of matching the height of Kantan's walls. Hooah! Alright, let's go. Fortunately, we're close to the forest. Hooah! And then we begin chopping down trees falling. For some reason, this guy is setting up a swing. Building ladders quickly. I used to think those drills on how to make ladders were useless. Its purpose is showing now. This looks looks like Kanto from the back. Don't ask me why I know it looks like Kanto from the back. Pause. Look how far we've come, Sugen. Yes, I just wish Shueisha and the guys were here to see this. Rip. I know they are watching everything. And I'm pretty sure this is showing the day going by or transitioning to another place. The Kyokai army. Marching through the Kancho forest. Kyokai looking freaking sexy with this armor. And I'm calling the armor sexy. Don't get it twisted. Kyokai-sama. Report from the scouts. The scouting unit has successfully established contact with the rear guard of the commander's forces. Oh, we finally caught up to them. See, now, bro, I know I keep saying this, but that's more proof. For people that still think that Kyokai is not part of the Hishin unit. Bang. She's similar to Ryukoku, to To, to Kano, to Rocky Omi. Just like when Oki was fired, he can spread all of them wherever he needs them to be. Same as Shin. He put Yoko on the left wing, put Kyokai on the right wing, who just happened to be big enough to also be the center army, and Shin is the center of the left, but not the left of the center like Yoko. Confusing, but not. The vanguard of the commander's army is right at the doorstep of Kantan. They are in the middle of constructing ladders to besiege the capital, Kantan. Everyone surprised. Huh? Kantan? Have they really reached the capital? And they're besieging it? Hooah! Long live the commander! Hooah! I love that. 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 Even though they're under the Kyokai army, they love our boy, future great general Shin Kai-ni. Nice little sweet moment from Ray. Shout out Ray. And then we have Kyokai. She loves that. My man, my man, my man. That's what she's thinking. Okay. We will continue marching forward. Hooah! And then we transition back to another battlefield. The ladders are complete. We are raising 5 of them now. A pat on the head. Good boy for making a great ladder. Look at this guy. Hammer in hand, looking like Thor. 4 stakes in hand. Bro's a beast. And then we have Bihei. Once again, it's always him. Usually comedic relief, but also used for serious moments as an antithesis to himself. Shin, bringing down Kantan, means destroying ZHAO itself. Isn't that right? Yes. I know I am repeating the same words, but I'm not sure if we are even allowed to destroy an entire state. Kanto, the Ton brothers. We are merely the sword of the King of Chen. Don't blow things out of proportion. But even if you try to convince yourself of that, you can't, right? Phew. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful panel. So nonchalant. He continues to show us his calm, cool, collected. I need Shin to show me that. Never too high, never too low. And that is exactly why this time, out of all times, he will defeat Riboku and become one of the 6 great generals of Chen. So take a deep breath and look at the situation like this. We will fight with our own hands and bring down Kantan, and then we will destroy ZHAO so that we can finally put an end to this warfare that has brought devastation for centuries. A war that our fathers and our grandfathers were dragged into. That's hard, bro. I like that panel, but I really like the panel of Shin. Like, that's the reality, man. ZHAO is on its last legs. That panel, and also the Kyokai, she's so nonchalant. Like, she's just not surprised. Like, our boy Shin, like, my man, my man, my man. And now we're back to Kantan, I think. Everyone's panicking. Ring, 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 ring. The sound is deafening. Ring. Is this a warning bell from another battlefield? Ring. No, it's ring. The enemy's attack. And now we have the ZHAO watchtower. Looking, watching, if you will. The Chen ladders going up. Oh my gosh, help me! Fire! And we have the ZHAO archers raining fire. They're focusing. The Hishin unit lay siege to the ZHAO capital, Kantan. The hour has come. Oh my goodness. Dirty. So it actually is Shin sieging Kantan. Oh, his stocks are through the roof. Now, I don't know how this will go, but let's just say, first of all, my freaking goodness. Props to Shin, bro. Props to Shin for breaking through. Not that we've seen anything like insane yet. If there's anything consistent throughout this arc, is Hara trying to show us Shin is calm. This ain't nothing, bro. His leadership has been really, it's been really shining throughout this entire arc. He let Jin handle himself. He has to trust in his commanders to perform when he himself is not personally taken to the battlefield. And then now, we have the rookies. We've got the soldiers creating ladders and ready to siege Kantan, the freaking ZHAO capital. And Shin the whole time is like, hey, calm down. Never too high, never too low. And that is the key to adaptation, or in this context, to instinct, to intuition, to Shin besting Riboku. I think now is the time out of all times for Shin to be calm. He doesn't sweat anymore. He doesn't own sweat glands. This is his time. Oh, I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Shout out Moten, but I was wrong. I hate to say it. If we're talking about predictions and my favorite parts, I was wrong, right? Moten was not the first to siege Kantan. I'm a bum. I suck. My theory is wrong. But let's talk about predictions that are actually possible. I still think, I talked about it before, while this siege is happening, Shin's gotta have an instinctual moment where he will see maybe Riboku trying to help the ZHAO royal family to escape to the north, but Shin will sense that he'll use an instinct to stop that. And then Kyoga will take over the siege. But any other predictions that I have, it just have to be like, what is Riboku thinking? What is Riboku thinking? The fact that Moten himself, Aizen, and Rikusen are strong enough to hold back all those rearguard armies is crazy, bro. I know they said Kyokai's specialty is penetrating enemy forces, but she got through a little too easy. Surely Riboku's cooking something. As for what I enjoyed the most, I mean, bro, Shin's been calm throughout this entire chapter. I just love how much trust he has in his unit. I love how much trust that Kyokai has in Shin. Like I said, my man. That's what he does. And of course, probably my favorite part is Shin continuing to recognize the reality of what he's doing. It's conquering, it's invasion. I'm simply the sword of the King of Chin. He reaffirms the sentiment that Sei has. It'll all be worth it in the end, which is tough for those guys, but makes sense for us. And by those guys, I mean ZHAO. It's just hype, bro. Like, it's just hype. Like, if last chapter was Shin Glaze, this chapter was just even more Shin Glaze. Wow. General Rishin, the first to siege Kantan. Freaking hell. What a chapter. If you made it to the end, thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you thought of this chapter in the comment section below. Also, it would mean a lot to me if you left a like, share this video with a friend, and subscribe for more Kingdom videos like this.